Hello everybody, this is a GamingScot. I feel like we're close to the end. Full disclosure. Well, I was gonna say I cheated, but I didn't cheat, but I did do some stuff off camera, so all I did was, I did a little bit more investigation. I figured out that, well, I don't necessarily know that it's impossible to make a a a a solution that doesn't go through the middle, but what I did figure out is that I'm just a dummy. So I did some investigation and just figured out there's a little loop-de-de-doop-de-de path here that you can just go. Is that a... It looked like there was a light. So yeah, there's just... Oh, there's a light though.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist in the laboratory studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingencies and observes their effects. His apparatus exerts a conspicuous control on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control exerted by the pigeon. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus and the procedures in which it is used. Some such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science. As Francis Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement, is shaped and maintained by the child's responses. A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in changing that behavior. A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizen or communicant. An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students. In a very real sense, then, the slave controls the slave driver, the child, the parent, the patient, the therapist, the citizen, the government, the communicant, the priest, the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher. B.F. Skinner, 1971.
See, all I found out was that I'm a big dummy. Oh no, there's still the white, the middle thing and the black thing together. Everything else is almost good. What if we do something similar though? No, because then we're not going to be able to get back down here. Alright, well, because what we can't do is we can't move our cursor through this thing, but if there's ever a situation where I think there was a little bit, the mirror can go through it. It's just I can't. I understand there's a white thing in the middle, I just don't want it to be there. What I really want to happen, I really want to use this top right. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be using though. Yeah, do... That should maybe work. No, it won't. Well. Yes? There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh gosh, we got... I want to remember things. So we got a white, a black, and two black. Is this also mirrored? No, this is its very own thing. No, let me look at it at an angle that I can remember stuff. Now I want to get my paper out. Why you gotta make me get my paper out? How do I even get that black one at the very top of the right thing to not be included? Also, already this just doesn't work. Yes, I understand. That will not work. It can't be a perspective. Well, I guess... How come if I try to look at it here, it refocuses me? But if I look at it here, it's like, oh, you want to do that? Cool. Oh. Well, now I forget what's there. It's all whites underneath there, so that's easier to remember. No, there's whites under there. There you go. Don't refocus me. Let me pick my own thing. Okay. Thanks, game. Now what do we got here? Black dots. Ooh. Oh, and this is a mirrored boy. So what we got? One black dot there. Another black dot there. There's probably one. At least one. Under this beam. Oh, this is garbage. How do I even look at this in a way I can do anything? If I do this, I can't get down to the right exit. And if I go the bottom left, there's hardly anything I can touch. What in the world? Can I move these beams out of the way? Oh, hey, another thing we can listen to at least.
Two major schools of Zen exist in Japan, the Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kengan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump, which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences. Sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
There's only a few less than 1,700 puzzles in The Witness. Well, let me look here. Holy crap, I've only solved 293 panels. There's 1,700? That's insanity. It's mostly a joke? Oh. Well, still, that's a lot. Alright, did we get everything actually? Was there only 3 puzzles in here? The actual panel count is a little over 500. Oh, okay, well then, that's 60%, baby. The door. Alright, so now we gotta... Alright, here, look at this path. I found that all by myself. It only took like... How long did it take me? I did that off camera because I didn't want to spend like half an hour just figuring out how to get into that room. I think it took me about like 20 minutes. Which, you know, whether I should admit that or not, who knows? But yeah, spent about 20 minutes just like fiddling with this, and then I was like, you know what, let's just investigate down there back, because this clearly is not working. So we do the same thing, right, basically, but then just go to the right door. $500 mazes. Oh shoot, no we can't. Well, the same but different, yes. Clearly. What did I just do before? There's something like this. Do I have to go all the way back? And it's up there like that? That should work, right? Yeah, let's go. We've done it. Darkness. Well, look, it's the outside world. Hello, outside world. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. What are these? Sticks, windmills? Epilepsy warning. Oh boy. Look at this. I did that. And good thing I don't have epilepsy. What are these little birdhouses? No, this is a treehouse bridge place. I remember you. That's spooky. Look at all the freaking lights. It's like the same room. Well, it is the same room. I'm just down here now. Hello up there. How are you? Oh God, what in the world? Well, I'm not a fan of that already. It looks like these three are the same, and these three are the same. So that's what I'm gonna go with. There's 5 panels. Awesome. Superb. Well, that's simply not gonna work. Let's do this. Cool. Alright, so that's blue. This is blue. This is green. These are also green, or I'm gonna say these, yeah, those are blue. So all you gotta do is separate these bad boys. But you gotta separate them from, you know, these two. Oh no! How dare you throw that at me? It's just dumb. It's not even like a different solution, really. It's just like, oh, you gotta do it again, haha. Stupid. Oh no, there's a sun! Well, I'm gonna assume that these are the same color. Right, this is blue. This is yellow. What are they matching with? But are they? Well, I hope so. Let's see, yellow is flashing. Maybe they're not. I don't know. There better not be any black dots. Right, you know what then? Let's just do some testing. Let's just do some testing then. We'll pair up these two and those two. Yeah, see, they're upset. They're upset. So what if I... Is there any way to... What if I pair those two? What were these ones upset again? I forget. Well, that one seems upset, and they both seem upset. If they're yellow, though, they only have to be together. They can't be with other yellow stuff. Neither of these are yellow? They seemed happy. The suns, at least. They seemed like, yeah, dude, it's cool. But the only thing is you gotta separate that. Now they're probably not gonna be as cool. Well, no, that's not yellow, dude. Well, if you just do this... What? They're not the same color. Yo, this is the stable part of the puzzle. They're not the same, dude. What are you trying to do to me? Oh, they have to be separated. I'm just dumb. Never mind. Whoops. That work? No, the sun is unhappy. I think that's it, though. The sun's unhappy. Alright, no, those are different colors. I like this. If this is correct or not, I don't know. But I like it. So we're gonna keep doing it. Alright, the sun, I think, is the only thing that's unhappy. So what if the sun matches with that? I think the sun does match with that, but it doesn't want this guy in the fold. So what we're gonna do, we need the sun and that block together, but we need to, how do we get you out? Can we get you out? Well, that's not gonna work. Well, we'll find out if they're okay with that. Oh yeah, it's yellow, it should. Oh, 'cause it's not paired then. You dummy. So this can't be in that group as either. How do you isolate it by itself? Well, that is how you isolate it by itself, but then how in the world? You can't do something like that, because then how are you going to get back up? And they're not even included. You can make as many squares as you want around it. It's still included. The only way you can not include it is if you do something like this. But that's not enough space. For those two. Oh. You don't have to go all that way. Give them more space to work with. Haven't we done this before? It's still included, dude. Symbol lock is in effect. What does symbol lock mean? You know, this is not the solution, but let's just go with it. You know what? Let's pair you up with that guy. Oh, well, shoot. I do have to keep these guys separated, though. There we go. Whoa! Oh, shoot. What's symbol lock? You have assigned partners for the start, and there is nothing changing your mind. Well, shoot. That's what this game does, yo. It makes me sad. So what you're saying is the solution I'm trying to make is probably impossible or just not even right in the first place. So that's cool. You assign partners for the start. Well, the yellow could be the well. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Let's just put everything together. There's no need for separation. Okay, apparently there is. What about these guys? That's yellow too, right? Or no? No. What about... Well, this is yellow. There's 2 cyans and 3 yellows, not counting stars. Just make sure to try them all. 2 cyans and 3 yellows. Well, we got... Obviously, that's yellow. The guy in the middle's a yellow. And so is this star a cyan? Yes. So there's only 2 cyans. And that star is a cyan. So this is... what else is yellow? Both of these are flashing yellow. I forget. I think I just tried this. Okay, that's not a yellow. That's a cyan. Ooh, wait. Brilliant. Except for the fact that, they're together. So this is a yellow. This is a cyan. That's hard. Yellow. Shoot. Getting the paper out. Hold on. Hold the phone. Give me a pen. Ugh. Symbol lock. I never knew there was a term for it, but that's the worst. Happens a lot. Where I'm like, this has to be the solution. Why doesn't it work? And then it's not the solution at all. We got 5x5 grid here. That's garbage. It takes so much more work to draw out. Alright. Cyan star. Yellow square. Yellow square. Cyan square. Yeller star. And then this is a cyan square. And that's yellow. Right, there's only 5 dots? Yeah, okay, so how do we What do we in the world? What do we in the world? Well, I would really like to do this. Maybe I gotta block it off though. Because then we can do this. Oh, they're in the same place, dude. We did that before, didn't we? We totes did that before. So how do I block this off from the yellow and make it the other yellow? I gotta do that yellow? I don't think I can even get that yellow. I don't think there's a way for that star to be paired with this yellow. I understand this is the yellow. Without including this cyan block. And the star doesn't care if the cyan block's there, but the yellow block will. It will be very sad. No, 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 because then that blue and yellow's together. I can't include the yellow as part of it because then that's a thing. And it's all its own thing. It's all bad. You know what? So since it's bad, let's do it anyway. Oh, this is really bad. That was maybe the worst solution I've ever tried. It wasn't a solution at all, but... Oh, well, we can put those together. And then you put those together. Next puzzle. Great, we got Tetris pieces and an unknown star color. All we have is green and purple. And what is this, a 6x6? Dude, I can't draw that. Alright, testing. Are you green? Hint, checkerboard rule. So this is green. This guy's upset though. If it's checkerboard, it's green something green. It should be. But this guy was unhappy. Correct? He was unhappy, correct? Yeah, he's unhappy. They seem to be okay there. This is anti-checkerboard. Alright, regular dot, regular dot. The checkerboard rule states that in any 2x2 square, the same colors cannot be in a checkerboard pattern. Or else the puzzle always fails. I've never heard of that before, but I think I'm a little bit more confused after reading it. Alright, I'm just going to do dots. Dots are easier. Dots are blank squares. Are there only two colors involved? I'm gonna assume that there's only two colors. Let's see, this is green. We've said this is green because they're okay. Alright, we do have just two colors. Cool. Oh, we do have two stars. That would make sense. These stars are not evil. Or these puzzles are not evil. Well, that's good. Oh, sorry, that's a star. Purple. Alright, let's test if that's purple. Yeah, they seem to be okay, so that's purple. There's only two colors, and that means that must be purple. Blank. Then you got a Tetris puzzle right there. Alright, let's figure out what color you stars are. So this is... Oh, well, I can't do that because... Let's do that. Is it purple? Yeah, they're flashing a bit more. So that was green. It did good with purple. So this is purple star. And then I'm gonna assume that this is a green star? Although that will make me guess a little bit sad. Yeah, it's freaking out. So this is a green star. How in the world do I get the green star? Alright, so we got our puzzle. We got two green dots, two purple dots. Oh no, three purple dots. A green star right here. And a purple star. The star, the Tetris piece, and the lower right checkerboard square are the same color. What? The star? The stars? The stars? Because according to my calculations, there's two stars. There's one right here. And there's one right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing. I did miss this star at first too. It kind of blended in. The other three are different. There's two stars, so. There's two stars. I'm losing my mind, but, you know, that's cool. The other three are two. I'm lost, dude. I'm lost. Like the show Lost. So the top star, the Tetris piece, and the lower right checkerboard square are the same color. But the stars are different colors. I did calculated scientific experimentation. The other star and the other two dots are the same color. What? So to be clear, this you're saying other dots, and that's very vague for me. My calculations, according to my calculations, these two dots are green. These two dots and this dot are purple. So we got 3 purple dots. This star here is purple. This is a purple star. This is a green star right here. And as far as my knowledge goes, I don't think the Tetris block having a color really means anything. Therefore, the top star, the Tetris piece, in the bottom 2 of the 4 central dots. Yes, that is what I concluded. Does the Tetris piece having a color make a difference? Because that makes me sad if it does. In my experience, I've never dealt with anything like that. How in the world do we get the green star with one of these boys? And what is the star rule? They have to be paired with the same color. So does Tetris pieces count? Well, that's dumb. And it makes me sad. Alright. Then I'll make that a mark on my doodle here. This is green. Well, that's brilliant. Perfect. Alright, the purple and green, they can just stay together. I don't care. Alright, apparently they care, though. So that's the bad thing. Now I can't close this off and then do the Tetris piece. I can't do the Tetris piece because that's not the Tetris piece. Well, you see. What if we do the star with something else? I don't know, dude. This star is so far away from everything. What am I trying to do here? The easiest way to close it off is this. no, 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 no. This is all brilliant. This is all fantastic ideas here that we got going on. Nothing but genius. Excellent. I'd say that went just about as well as I'd thought. Closer? The solution was garbage. What? I'm assuming this purple star is not meant to be paired with this purple block down here, because it creates it's too much space. It has some of the properties you were looking for. I don't even remember what I did no more. You know, that's good. That's good enough. That's close enough. Working backwards. Alright, so start from the top. If we do 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 blue do do do, I like that. I like that path. You know, you get here somehow, and then you go bloop blue do do. You make a gun that's pointing to the left, and you just get out of there as soon as you can. But then if you do that, you'd have to get, the only way you can get from here is from here. If you come from here, you can't make the gun because then you're going back. And so how do you do the thing? Let's do that. Will the star be upset? Yes. So close. This is so close. The star is going to be upset about not being paired with just one thing. Yeah, I know. So how do you get the purples separated from the green, but then these guys closed off? Probably like that, I guess. No, because then the greens are together, and the purples are together. So then you just do that. Easy. First try, let's go. It's a rainbow. Wait, none of the colors are different. 0th try. Did it in my sleep. It's just easy. Is the game giving me a break? Well, I guess not. Hold on. Hold on. What am I doing here? Let's not be emotional. What am I doing, dude? You can't. What are you doing? Separate the yellers. If you separate the yellers that way, there's no way you're separating that purple. You know, otherwise, good try. What did I do at the beginning of this or the whole game? Of this, probably cry. The whole game, I don't know. Be confused. It's a 4x4. I can't do the same thing. This is a 5x5. What did I do at the beginning of the solution? Put the yellers together. Oh, be dumb, I guess. Whoops, my bad. What? Oh, there's a purple there. My bad. Easy. Look, I made stairs.